Alright, so we're back on the James. It is a midweek day. Only a few boats to the landing, so it shouldn't be too bad out here at all. Water temp's about 75. It's supposed to be a pretty hot day, so I might get up to like 92, 93. So I'm gonna try to get in about 5 or 6 hours this morning and see if we can catch a big one. Alright, so I'm gonna start on the main river. Try a couple of these spots. The water's kind of up, tide's going out. So there's like a kind of a flat up here and the shelf that goes down. So we're gonna see if we can get some bites in this area. Alright, so tried the main river, tried a little pit right here close to the landing. So far no strikes. I had a couple like bubble on it, but I think they're probably bluegill or something like that. So I'm gonna go out and ride maybe a mile or two down the river and see if we can get a bite. That's a good fish. Guys, this might be a good one. Oh, geez. It's a pretty nice one. Not huge, but solid. Yes, let's go. Finally. All right. Finally got on the board. It's a solid 2-pounder. Cool little spot on it. But let it go, but. Got another one, back-to-back cast. Shouldn't even reset the video. See him on in here. He choked on it. Look at that. Look at that. Maybe we found what they want, or we found where they are. One or the other. He ate it. So it's a little 1-pounder. Nothing special about that one. Let's see if we can't get another one down this little pocket. Oh my goodness, hog. Same spot again. This thing is rip and drag, guys. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. It's not as big as I thought. These things are aggressive as hell. That's probably close to a 3 right there. Oh my goodness. Right at the exact same spot. Might be a little under 3, probably about 2 3/4 or so. Nice. Wow. This is pretty crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and put him back. It's a chunky one. I mean, all I'm doing is I kind of burn the buzzbait. A lot of people probably don't reel as fast as I do, but I'm just throwing it out. As soon as the hitch, just reeling almost as fast as I can. Try to get a reaction strike. So I'm gonna go ahead and change batteries in the GoPro, but we're gonna get back out in that spot for sure. There's one. Threw it right off that tree. Actually dropped off the limb. Still nailed it. Not a bad one. They're inhaling. I mean, look how hard they're taking that. Solid chunky one. Nothing special. Probably 1.5 pounds. Number 4. threw that chatterbait, boiled right on it. Good fish. Another nice one. Wow, this is pretty crazy. Switched it up. Put on the bluegill kind of chatterbait that I throw here last year a lot. That was a little more spawned out, but that's probably the biggest of the day. I think it's close to 3 and something. It's a long fish, but definitely spawned out. I'm gonna take a weight on it and get it back in the water. There's one, another one. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. Got one actually swirling over here. See if I can't catch this one. All right, grab this one real quick. Number 6, going absolutely crazy. Open up, there we go. All right, it's a solid one. I mean, that's another solid 2.5. Hit the chatterbait again. So I mean, basically what I did was I buzzbaited all through here, and I've been down this bank 3 times or so with a buzzbait. Hadn't got a bite on it. It seems like it's a little bit deeper on this pocket. So I started throwing this chatterbait, and it seems like it might have started a secondary pattern for us. All right, so needless to say, super successful hour and some change in that creek. We got 7. I got 4 on the buzzbait, then we kind of got on a nice secondary pattern with the chatterbait. I kind of ran this little edge here for a little while. Didn't get another bite. There's a creek that kind of looks similar a little bit further down that I've never been into. I'm kind of iffy on whether or not you can get into it from a water depth perspective, but I'm gonna ride down there and see if somehow we can get in there. All right, so I do think there actually is some level of like decency to that creek. I think if the tide was up, you could probably get back in there. It's like a log jam right at the kind of the front. So I kind of backed, pushed my boat up into it and cast it in there as much as I could. It's about 1.5 to 2 feet deep, and we're probably halfway through low tide. So it's probably about a 3.5 foot creek. At a high tide, maybe follow it out. I think there's definitely some chance you could probably catch some fish in there. But I'm gonna run out of this main area here and see if I can't try a couple different new spots. I mean, we got 7 fish. I'll try to see if I can't land something a little bit bigger, but who knows. There's one. Oh my gosh, it short struck it. That was a nice ass fish. That was a thick one. That's a good fish. Right at the boat. Well, how about catching you off guard? That thing nailed it. I didn't even hardly feel him. Not a bad one either. Probably close to 2-pounder. Maybe get me a little bit better mood after missing that nice one back there. Number 8. He hit the chatterbait too, a little bit deeper than the other ones I've caught. So maybe they moved out a little bit. Another one. Today's making me look like I kind of actually know what I'm doing. don't know if that's the case or not. That's another solid keeper. A little bit smaller than the last one. But I'd say that's about 1.5 pounds. Solid fish though. Slammed it. Man, that's a decent one right there again. Another nice fish. What in the world? Another solid 2.5, probably about 2 1/4. Another solid fish off the chatterbait. We're having a hell of a day. All right, so it's gotten pretty hot. It's a little before noon. We're at 11 fish, 12 bites. So far, really good day. One of the better days I've had in a long time out here. 11 isn't necessarily smashing them on some bodies of water, but I feel like for the James, this has been a pretty strong day. I'm gonna go ahead and ride out to another spot. Probably a couple miles down the river, because honestly it's gotten pretty hot and I just want to run the boat. So let's see if we can't get a few more before it gets a little bit too hot for us. Number 12, hit it right in that little shady patch. Not much shade left. Swallowed the chatterbait again. Probably one of the smaller ones of the day, but keeps us on the board. Right at the boat. I don't even know if I have it pinned or not. He hit it right at the boat. Oh, it's not very big, but it's decent. Oh, it's a striper. Look at that. I haven't caught a striper in here in a long time. Huh. Little striper, probably 13, 14 inch, something like that. Definitely not keeper size, but cool to catch one for sure. Not bad. Nothing special, but not bad. We'll take it. It's another solid 2-pounder. Never gonna get tired of that. It's number 13 of the largemouth of the day. Y'all trying to keep any? You want it? What? I was gonna say you wanted to eat it. Thank you. Alright, just a moment ago I caught on 14th. There was nothing special about it, but there's some bank fishermen. Thought they wanted to eat it. And that was kind of like an eater size, so I was asking them, but they just wanted me to throw it back. So I'm gonna go back on this bridge, see if we can get a bite. I don't usually catch anything back here, so I'm already feeling kind of good that I got one. So let's see what we can do. All right, well, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I might hit one more spot, but I'm gonna end the video there. So Overall, really good day. I'd say I fished for about 5 hours or so. I got 15 bites, caught 14 largemouth, 1 striper. Still a little disappointed I missed that nice one earlier. But the positive is I found a new spot. That creek might actually hold some fish. And it's tough for bigger boats to get in there, so it might be somewhere where we can actually go in and maybe catch some fish that haven't been messed with quite as much. They had a tournament here a couple weeks ago and they constantly are running stuff, so I know these fish get a fair amount of pressure, so any new spot's good. But I appreciate you watching the video. Hopefully I can get another one out here soon.